And so, the conclusion of this trial, and possibly the start of the next one, unless something goes horribly, horribly wrong. They'll need all new voices. Who knows what it could be. I'm hoping this one has, 5 cases. I know the originals really had... They were long cases towards the end, but it really only has 4 cases in each game, with the exception of the DS remake of the first one having Rise from the Ashes, which almost doubled the fucking length of the game and is one of my favorite cases. But, you know, hopefully we get a full 5 out of this, because of late they've had 5. Yeah. So, you're up next, right?
Yes, I understand. Oui.
Well, she kind of has to.
Kate! Everyone, I am truly sorry for all the trouble I have caused. And thank you very much for catching Monsieur Gustavia.
What you did cannot be overlooked, even if the crimes you committed were in response to a past injustice. As a prosecutor, I am terribly sorry for what has happened.
No, I am only getting what I deserve, since I was the cause of all this.
Kate, will you have me as your attorney? I mean, it's not gonna help. You should just plead guilty and take a lighter sentence. I guess you still need an attorney for pleading guilty, though, don't you? A representative in court. I'm not quite the same useless kid I was 18 years ago. I don't think any of us are, except Val. I won't let them find you guilty. She is totally guilty, though. There's, like... She absolutely 100% is guilty. We can't...
Okay, Monsieur Shields. Oui. Thank you so much.
But she is guilty. Like, Justine or DeBest... Like, DeBest could come in... Yeah, I was there. She confessed everything. Let's have Gumshoe as witness. It's true. She confessed everything. Now I call Prosecutor Edgeworth. Ooh, this should be fun. As much as I hate to admit it, yeah, she did. Totally, 100% confess everything. It is not okay if you declare her innocent. You would be straight up lying at that point. Well, there you have it. And, of course, Courtney's the judge.
Yeah, no, this was a waste of our time, Mr. Shields. Guilty.
That is how that case is going to go. Sorry to interrupt, but it's time to go.
Oui, alright.
And she curtsies on her way out. Alright, so she wasn't the bad guy I thought she was, but, yeah, she was guilty of something. Judge Courtney, I can't help but feel that you've been dishonest with me.
Dishonest? Whatever do you mean?
You said the verdict could not be overturned, but that was not the case. A reinvestigation and retrial were obviously required as soon as the missing body was found.
I have no need to answer you, because I don't want to.
It seems she doesn't intend to ever give me an answer, at least not for 2 more cases. Max.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, the pick has you in its sights. They will receive a report on everything you did here today.
You mean how I found the truth?
Shit. Alright, maybe they won't. And you will most likely be required to appear before them. Now then, I shall take my leave.
God, what a bitch. Fucking...
Hold on! Mr. Edgeworth caught the real bad guy! Didn't he do his job as a prosecutor?
No matter how things turn out, I will never regret what I did here today. Except to Larry. Yeah, I regret speaking to Larry.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Hey, Prosecutor Edgeworth. What is it? Why, are you always sticking your nose into cases you're not even involved with? My duty is to reveal the truth, not only as a prosecutor, but as it's just who I am. I don't get it. As long as you continue to think that being the best is all that matters, I doubt you ever will. So Sebastian might not be all bad, he's just an idiot. Well, I don't get that either. I'm going home, crying into my stuffed animals.
What was that all about?
Well, there is much he still needs to learn. He's kind of an idiot.
Miley!
What is it?
I knew Greggy's son could do it. I think I might be falling for you. Thanks for helping Jeffy.
Well, Yo, Edgy! Great job solving that case! Well, I was busy drawing, so I didn't really catch all of it. God damn it, Larry. Huh? Where did Katie adjust? Oh, for God damn it, Larry!
Maurice, you really weren't paying attention much at all, were you?
Well, I hate to admit it, but Larry's doodles actually helped us out a few times. They did in the last case, or last time he drew as well. He hasn't cleaned that shirt. Although, he really wasn't Maurice for a period of time there. He was running around as the Steel Samurai. Or it might have been filling in. I don't really remember how that went. I should say something nice to him. Don't glare at me like that. I'm sorry. It was not my intent to glare at you.
Not patented Edgeworth glare. You just like your old man.
Is that so?
Well then, Uncle Ray's gonna go pay Mr. Master a visit. You guys want to tag along?
I'd be happy to accompany you.
Oh, me too!
God, this guy's voice. Deep and sweeping! April 2nd. Oh God, we solved that on April 1st? Or is this still today?
So this Jeffrey Master, what's he like? Oh, he's a really nice and gentle guy. He's still doing his best to make people happy. He actually cooks desserts for the inmates. Nowadays, all the prisoners and guards look forward to snack time at 3 o'clock. Wow, that's nice. I want to eat his desserts too.
So the chocolate cake we saw in the prison the other day.
Ah, so it did kind of come back, didn't it?
He was the one who made it.
Why is he still wearing an apron and his bow tie? Have you not given him a change of clothes in 18 years? Oh, Gummy, why are you here?
I heard everybody was coming to visit, so I escorted Mr. Master myself.
Hello, one and all. I am Jeffrey Master. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth at your service.
And I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant, Kay Faraday.
It is a pleasure to meet you all.
Mr. Master, Miles is your old defense attorney's son.
You mean Mr. Gregory's. Your father has done so much for me, and yet I betrayed his good faith when I made the false confession. I've heard the details from Mr. Shields.
Mr. Master, I came here today to tell you everything we've learned about 18 years ago.
18 years ago?
One retelling.
Kate committed a crime for my sake. Why would she do such a thing?
Miss Hall's been trying to prove her innocence for the past 18 years. She was willing to do whatever it took to save you.
Kate, she shouldn't have gone through so much trouble for an old man who let her down. Mr. Master, I don't think you realize just how much Miss Hall cares for you. I have something here that clearly proves the two of you share an unbreakable bond. An unbreakable bond? Proof of the bond between Jeff Master and Catherine Hall. This should give Mr. Master some peace of mind. The teapot? No. My badge! This is the bond that Kate and I share. I see. You must be speaking metaphorically. Well, that's what looks like I showed him the wrong thing. Thank you.
What, really? That's great. I have no idea what it was. Maybe it was the kettle. I can't remember. The chocolates? Mr. Master, it looks like we'll be able to get you out soon. I can only apologize that it took 18 years to do so.
Raymond, I'm the one who should be apologizing. I can't believe they let me just show the wrong thing and move on. Normally they have somebody come in, don't you mean this? Then it just plays out normally. No, that's not it. What I really should be saying is, thank you.
Mr. Master.
Now it's my turn to wait for Kate. I'll make her favorite sweets every day until she returns. Maybe it was the chocolate. Please look after her, Raymond.
You got it.
The IS-7 incident. The case I inherited from my father. After 18 long years, it's finally come to a close. Took it fucking long enough.
Miles, thanks for today. I'm sorry for leaving that final decision to you.
No, I made that decision of my own free will. Still don't know why I showed him my badge, though.
Eh? What are you talking about? To arrest Gustavio, we had no choice but to use Mr. Master's false charge. To use Mr. Master's false charge, which I was originally supposed to protect him from. The attorney inside of me simply could not do it. I don't know about that. The false charge, you had already failed to protect him because he was found guilty of it. Then even if it was a false charge, on paper, he was still found guilty of it. And the charge was standing. At this point, you were using the prosecution's own ammo against them because they're the ones who were insisting that charge still stuck. So that's how it was. But after this, Uncle Ray is going to try and clear away that false charge as well. Well, yeah, now that it's a false charge. By all means, go for it.
Yes, I understand. Oh, wait.
Yeah, it's a false charge, but they were using it to get the real charge. I kind of see where he's coming from there. I still say he was using the prosecution's own ammo, who was refusing to strike down that charge against them. And you know, it isn't even a matter of found guilty or not. It's just as long as a possible accomplice is on trial. And it says nothing about finding him guilty in the statute of limitations. Anyways.
Yes, I understand.
What? But if they find out about the false charge, they won't be able to arrest Miss Gustavia, right?
That's true.
I'm sure it's a contradiction in the law. The way the law is right now, it isn't always completely right. Again, the statute of limitations clearly just says possible accomplice. And he was a possible accomplice, sure. I could have been a possible accomplice, it's just incredibly unlikely. But he was a possible accomplice, and he was on trial. Finding him guilty was incorrect, but the trial for him still lasted a year. I don't know if I'm cool with Ray's logic here. A contradiction in the law? Well, who knows what will happen. The law evolves and grows, just like all of us do. Just like Uncle Ray and Miles have grown up. You know.
People and the law both grow.
Miles, to fight crime as a prosecutor, or to save people as a defense attorney, I want you to think carefully about how you want to live your life from now on.
I will.
Well, if you ask Uncle Ray, you'll always be welcome down at the office. Which is great, since clearly Justine is out for my job. Alrighty then, looks like it's time for Uncle Ray to get going. I'll just groove on out of here. With a sick beach to follow me. Thanks, boys. You know, I pay them by the hour. They're not cheap, but woo, they make it so worth it. That funky band there. Next time I see you, I'll be sure to thank you again. Fucking, what the hell was with that silence? I'm not trying to be dramatic here, I was just saying thank you for today. It would have meant a lot to me. Toodaloo, everyone. I'm gonna go give those band boys a piece of me mind. Mr. Shield, sir, seem to be in a bit of a hurry.
Indeed. I should be the one thanking him. I was able to face my father's last case because of him. When I was young, I wanted to become a great defense attorney like my father. However, under Prosecutor Von Karma, I learned the ways of a prosecutor.
Why did Von Karma take him in? That was never explained, really. At least, as far as I know, that was never really adequately looked into.
Thanks to a certain friend who will go unnamed and pretty much not appearing until a later cameo that we'll try and spot, I was able to discover my own path in life. However, Right now, there are forces trying to take me off the prosecutor's path, namely Courtney. Maybe now is the perfect time to think about how I should live my life.
Well, I've played future games and know what happens to him, so I can't say the whole suspense. Literally hours later at my law office. Okay, I was gonna say, if this is another goddamn crime scene leading into the 4th case, like, holy shit, it's been a couple hours.
Gregory, I'm sorry that it took so long.
Oh, this is Edgeworth Law Offices, not Prosecutor Edgeworth's office.
It may have taken 18 years, but finally, we've proven Mr. Master's innocent. Sorry about that. Miles, your son, helped me with that. The way he fought for the truth. He was just like you, Gregory, except for that time you lied. But you know, it's not like that ruined anyone's life. That time you lied about who really killed you in an elevator. Yeah, I'm sure nothing ever went wrong during that. Didn't really look into it, to be perfectly frank. I'm still not the kind of attorney you were. But I will forever carry on the convictions I inherited from you.
Is he about to die? I feel like there's going to be a tragic thing where he's smacked in the back of the head here.
And if I can, for God's sakes, together with him.
Well, he doesn't appear in any of the future games, so...
To fight crime as a prosecutor or to save people as a defense attorney. The path I choose is...
known. It is known at this point, so... My mind isn't as blown as it should be. The inherited turnabout. The forgotten turnabout. Yes, I will save. Prosecutor's Path. Beta. Why is it the beta? This is episodes... Okay, 1 through 5. So, that's Kay. That one was our dad, Gregory. That's Courtney. And that's Miles. Where's fucking, what's his shit? How did I already... Raymond. Is he gonna be on the next one, I guess? Man, there's been so little Lang and Francesca, and I love those guys. They're awesome. I think Lang had an incredibly brief cameo, but is that really all Lang's gonna be in? That bums me out. Well, let's take a look at this case. Episode 4, The Forgotten Turnabout. From here on out, let the council begin. Oh. Let our members discuss the matter with a clear conscience of the goddess of the law. Today's deliberation shall be about Miles Edgeworth's aptitude and ability as a prosecutor. Oh, well, that's not an issue. He's great. What the point is this meeting? Sir, why do we always meet in our giant corporate headquarters?
Who are you? Why are you wearing that raincoat?
Didn't we do the raincoat bit? Also, Foul messaged me. I'll have to deal with that in like a couple minutes. Oh, shit! Ah! Fuck! They threw Kay off a building? That's grim. Alright, so like 3 days later. Jesus. High Prosecutor Officer's room. Is the fucking samurai and the King of Prosecutors trophy and his fucking outfit. Yeah. On the chessboard. Yeah.
Calm down. You're getting dust everywhere. By the way, why the hell is my office dusty? Gumshoe, get on that.
I've already cleaned this room 3 times since this morning.
Well, now you'll need to do it a 4th time.
You're way too calm, sir. What if they actually take your badge?
The decision has not been made.
But it looks like it's pretty much decided. Do you remember what Judge Courtney said?
Prosecutor Edgeworth, the pick has you in its sight. They will receive a report on everything you did here today. And you will most likely be required to appear before them.
I've been ordered to attend the meeting, and that is all.
I hate this, sir. I won't be able to work with you anymore.
As a detective, perhaps you should welcome this turn of events. You would no longer have to work with such a troublesome prosecutor as myself.
Well, why would you say something like that, sir? The problem is with the pick and their false accusations. Mr. Edgeworth, don't tell me. you actually want to become a defense attorney. Because you can't do that. Being a prosecutor is exactly what makes you Prosecutor Edgeworth, sir.
He has a point. I'm a defense attorney. I became a prosecutor because of the incident where I lost my father. However, the reason I became interested in the legal world was because my father, who passed away, had been a defense attorney. Who was the defense attorney? Oh, yeah, I remember the defense attorney. He was killed. I can't remember his name, but he was killed at the beginning of that whole incident. It was because my father, who passed away, had been a defense attorney. To fight crime as a prosecutor, or to save people as a defense attorney. I want you to think carefully about how you want to live your life from now on.
Are you listening, sir? I don't like this one bit.
There was no need for you to be so pessimistic. Maybe my replacement will be more lenient during your salary assessments.
Ah, I see. That way I could eat more than just instant noodles every day. Wait, what am I saying? That's not the point here.
He was actually imagining it. How dare he? It's nothing but noodles for him, and he knows it.
We're busy right now. Come back later, pal.
Meekins. It's Meekins. Oh, that's not Meekins. Is that Maggie Bird? Who the fuck? First of all, damn it, another woman.
Paging Mr. Edgeworth. Is there a Mr. Miles Edgeworth here?
Mr. Edgeworth is busy now. I'll listen to whatever you have to say later, pal.
This isn't good. Your face has become all red. A red face.
Like I said, we're kind of busy right now, so...
I've got it. You have a tummy ache, right? This calls for an injection stat. Please roll up your sleeves.
Aye! No. I'm perfectly healthy.
Who might you be? I'm genuinely curious about this. On who this is. I'm sort of trying to give her a soft, sultry voice. Almost seductress-like, but not quite. Anyways, we'll find out who this mystery is in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Tokenlad. Talk to you later, shooting go shares. See you around, Ass Clans.